Morning, one and all, it's Sunday. You know what that means. Welcome along to the next scenario on Train Sim World 2. And we are going to be going to America today. We're off to the Sandpatch Grade in lovely Pennsylvania in the Pocono Valley of Pennsylvania. I think it's the Pocono Hills region. I've just seen the green screens played up here again. We'll have to see what that is all about. We're going to do this scenario today. It's called Clear Cut. We're basically going to be working around Cumberland Yard. And we're going to be moving a few locos around. So, sit back, relax, get you a ticket, get in line. We'll see you on the other side of this. That's all well and good. Here we go then, folks. Welcome to Cumberland. We're going to be in Cumberland Terminal all day.
Are we near a roundhouse?
We are in a roundhouse, yes.
Roundhouse.
Simon House.
That too.
Exactly. So, which one should we take first? Or I think we'll take these three here.
These three locos.
These three locos. Now, the idea of this scenario is, what have we got here? We will get to use all three locos in this scenario.
Also, this is a multi-loco.
This is a multi-loco job. Now, what we got to do, this set here has just been refueled, it's just been refreshed. We've now got to go and join it to its train. As soon as we join it to its train, thank you. There you go. We can then take another train. So we've got to go couple to this coal train.
So basically, you're in the depot for this one.
We are in the depot. We've got to go from here over there.
The opposite side of the tracks.
The opposite side of the tracks.
The other side of the tracks.
Yes, the other side of the tracks, sir. That wasn't me.
That burp was the other side of the tracks.
That burp came from the other side of the tracks. It felt it as well. So yeah, we're going to be doing a lot of moving around today. So there's going to be a lot of
shunting movements.
Shunting movements, yes. Because then as soon as we bring this, I think we can then move something else. But we just got to make sure that we're on the right tracks.
Yes.
Because if we're not on the right tracks, then we're in trouble.
We'd be losing our train of thoughts.
We will be losing our train of thoughts, yes. We will be losing it fully and absolutely. Just go past the fuel depot now. Here in Cumberland. We're back on the road again. Here at Cumberland, on the road again.
Why did they name it Cumberland?
I don't know.
Sounds like a sexual reference land.
It does sound it. I'm trying to think which trains are these, because like I said, we get to use all three in this, but I'm not sure which one it is.
Thank you for the knowledge of my webpage.
Yes, if you
And that's the...
yeah, that's the real life Sandpatch Grade.
By the way, we're in Maryland.
Are we in Maryland?
Yes.
Cumberland, Maryland.
There we go, that's what I want. So I have a laptop right next to me.
Yes, the man's got his laptop right next to him. So there we go. We've got that middle one.
Which is unfortunately being blocked by that.
It is, and now it's being blocked by something. Today on Simon's laptop is being a piece of shit.
Electric razors.
Electric razors.
Accept all. No.
No, fuck off.
Razor off.
Yeah, razor off. We've got... Well, actually, hold on. Is it that middle one or is it that far right one?
Yes, D40/2.
I don't know. Train number 2411.
Well, let's have a look at the scenarios. Which one are you on?
We're on Clear Cut. That's you should know what scenario we're doing right now.
Oh, it uses all 3 trains.
Yeah, it uses all 3, but I'm not sure which. Hold on, which one? We are on.
The first locomotive mission.
No.
No?
No.
Oh, so you don't have to do them in that order?
You don't have to, no. Find that out. Train 2411, that's what we're on. So we stopped here, we can now cross over. There we go. he doesn't know, folks.
Hang on.
No, that's a Hunslet loco. That's a British loco.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going in reverse now. Everything looks so good going backwards.
2411's in Union Pacific livery.
Is it? No.
Yeah, that's not the one. This one's going to be a while, folks.
This could be a while, folks. But we will get you there eventually.
Ah, here we go. It's an SD40/2.
It's an SD40/2. Fantastic. Which, for the first time, while we're going backwards to its trade, we can bring to you. We're going to bring it to you 3 times this episode. Good Lord.
Oh, you got to give me a second.
I've got to give you a second.
There we go.
I give you nothing.
Well, I just had that second and I've got it, so...
Oh, okay then. So, for the first time, it is time for everyone's favourite segment in this gameplay we do. Trains with Sheldon. So, the SD40-2.
Which is a diesel electric, manufactured by Electromotive Diesel. There's 3,982 produced.
That's too many.
Too many, yes. Max speed is 65 miles an hour.
That's too slow.
The power output is 3,000 horsepower.
That's a lot of horsepower.
With 6 traction motors.
That's too many traction motors.
And the 3,000 horsepower 6-axle SD40/2 is a part of Electromotive-2 line, which made its debut in 1972.
That's too old.
Yes. I think we'll leave it right there because if there's going to be too many, then don't want to give it too many.
What just happened there? I heard a pop.
I heard a crack.
You heard a pop, I heard a crack, I heard everything, and you're now inspecting your laptop.
Ah, it's alright. I know there's a crack there.
Oh, it's alright then.
Yeah, it's alright. It's not too damaging.
Yeah, he knows there's a crack in his laptop. It's where his you-know-what decided to get into the hard drive. Oh boy, it's Sunday. Can you tell it's Sunday?
Very cracking.
Yeah. Indeed, it is cracking indeed. Cracking everything, mate. That's what I say. Right, what are we looking for now? Well, we've got to go attached to the coal train, which is on the second line there. So we're just going to get off the yards, and as soon as we get off the yards, we can go couple to that train in front of us. Not bad for a day shunting, is it?
Well, for the start of it.
For a start, yeah. Keep it going. We've stopped on the points.
Mind you, I had my head buried to the laptop most of the time.
No, exactly. You weren't the one. I'm gonna get to do it because we've got to do a new stamp patch grade after this. I'm gonna get you to do it.
Or drive it.
Drive it.
That's gonna be bad.
I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be great. If anything, we'll get some humour out of it. Or if not, because we still got to do a Rua C ignored. Or because I know you're a bit of a diesel crank. Next week, if Rush Hour 2 or the Cane Creek hasn't come out yet, because as we're recording this, we are still waiting for a confirmed date on Cane Creek.
Even though the trailer has come out.
And that trailer, please be assured, folks, when Cane Creek comes out, it's going to be worth the wait. Although I've got a feeling by the time we recorded this, Cane Creek will have come out. So we're waiting then for Rush Hour, which I would have thought comes out in July, but for the sounds of it, it's going to come out in August.
Yeah, I think it would be an August thing, would it?
Wouldn't that just be hilarious if it was your birthday week?
When it comes out, I'll be like in Scotland, so you're going to have to wait a week.
I ain't waiting for shit, I'll record it without you. People will hear me talk about them. I won't talk a lot, I'll just talk random shit. But then again, it's
like Tracy Sheldon. Oh wait, he's not here.
Yeah.
So.
It's now time for everyone's... No, what I will do is, I will phone you. I will phone you. I don't give a shit where you are. You'll answer it, you go, hello. It's time for everyone's comedy game show, Trains with Sheldon. Fuck off!
Sheldon's up in Scotland, you wee shite.
He's up in Scotland, he's drinking his iron brew. Oh dear me. That's just great. Right, so we've now coupled up to this first train here. Set the reverser into neutral, automatic, do all the good stuff. And that is the first one done. 10 minutes it took to get that loco from one side to the other side.
Now you're going to have to walk back, are you?
No. We can either... Well, we can walk back if you like, or we can go to this train over here that's waiting.
This ain't the second one, is it?
This is the second one now. So we can either go back to the roundhouse and get that loco there, that's on the turntable, or we can go and sort out these two over here. Well, why walk all the way over there when you can walk over here and go get these two?
And clear another scenario.
Exactly. Now, what are these? They are different. 462 and who we got here? 101. 462 and 101. I've got a feeling these may be the ACs.
I think it could be the GP38.
You think these are the GP38s?
Well, give the number again. What was it?
101 and 462. Having arrived from Cumberland, we need to take these over to the shop, ready for refuel and refreshment. We've got to disconnect the train first. That's what we got to do. Set the front headlights to bright auxiliary. Okay. Don't know why we got to do that, but you know we got to do that.
This might take a while as well.
This could take a while as well. We should put CSX. You'll find it. CSX 101 or CSX 462. So let's unhook them from the.
No, I was wrong.
It's the other ones, isn't it?
The AC.
It's the ACs.
Yeah.
It's the ACs, folks, which means we do the GPs last. Now, I've already done. Like I said, I was the one that did this scenario. You will notice a massive, massive problem with the ACs straight away.
A lot of time consuming.
You are sorry?
A lot of time consuming.
It's not time consuming, no. The problem is, and I will explain this problem as we... Well, in fact, you'll probably see this problem as we're going along.
Wheel slips?
I don't know what it was. I honestly have no clue what it was. But, where are we? Engine... What were we looking for here? There we go. Generator field. This thing's got a lot of buttons. Right, can we go? We can go, I think. Right, throw it into forward. What are we going to do? Sound the horn! Meh, meh. Right, we now got to go to the fuel shed. So we've put this into notch 8, which is powerful.
Yeah.
Right? And you can see she's off. Now what will happen when we put it in idle?
Don't tell you it dies.
Exactly, yeah. Look at that. all through this, it's almost like the brakes were on.
You didn't put the independent brake on.
No, all the brakes
No.
are off. I even, because I played this on PS4, this one was done on the PS5, hence why it's a little quicker. But all through, and on the PS4 version, I checked on the other loco, all the brakes were off, and for some reason, it just wasn't responding. As soon as you took the throttle off, the brakes automatically came on. And that's why, I don't know if you are able to hear the screeching as we're going along, but there is a lot of screeching.
I would say ow my ears, but we can't hear this at the moment.
Yeah, I would say ow my... You didn't have to do this, but trust me, ow my ears
Was an understatement.
was an understatement. Good lord. And I mean a proper understatement. Right. Now we're going to fiddle around with these points. Got to set it back the way we came. That way, yeah. And we could chuck this in reverse and get going.
What's it like in reverse? The same?
Same. It's almost as if, you know, I don't know what the problem was. I don't know if anyone else who's played this has had this problem with this scenario, but if you have, feel free to tell me how you managed to fix it. Is there something that I didn't do? Is there something that hasn't been said? Let me know, guys. Let me know. Because I would be certainly very interested to find out.
It's alright, because someone's asking for a parking brake on this.
Parking brake?
But there is no parking brake. To get the train moving right next to your chair, there's a generator switch. You
Yeah.
have to turn on, and you need to press the button 3-6 times to cut the brakes.
So is it a loco issue?
Could be.
So it sounds like it's a loco issue.
Someone said on the forum, also changed dead to lead and saved. Is that also correct?
Could be. So it sounds like this could be a loco issue then. Because don't get me wrong, when it's under its own power, it's going.
Someone asked, did you try this for the manual?
Okay.
Correct settings are the speed value, 90 per inch.
Yeah.
Auto brake cut in. Independent brake led. Made any changes, press F6 up. Well, we've actually been using this on a game's PS5 controller.
Yeah.
Could be a braking issue.
Could be a braking issue then. So from the sounds of it, like I say, it sounds like it's a brake issue. Which is fine. But as we're moving along, it's time for part 2. And part 2 of everyone's favourite segment. You know I don't get paid for saying this, but I get to say it anyway. Trains with Sheldon.
Part 2.
Part 2.
So the AC440CW, these were built in 1990. Well, they were introduced in 1993.
Still too old.
Yeah. Diesel electric again. Manufacturer is General Electric. Total produced 2,598.
Too many.
Which has 6 traction motors.
That's a lot.
Air tray brakes.
Air brakes.
Yeah.
They work. Not.
Exactly. And these were constructed in Pennsylvania.
Ah, Pennsylvania locos.
Yes.
You gotta love the old Pennsylvania stuff.
But yeah, that's about it. Oh yes. CSX operates more than 600 of these powerful locomotives.
They may be powerful, but the brakes are shite.
Yes.
Or actually, should we say the brakes are too good?
Apparently these run on a 24-hour timetable to sandpatch grade.
They do.
We've got the service timetable here for it as well.
Have you? That's interesting. I'd be interested to...
Well, it doesn't look like 24 hours on here.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it, does it?
Yeah.
Although it could be.
Like how many have they got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 loco moves on a 24-hour timetable.
So that's only one loco. They've got all the locos there. But they haven't put them in yet, obviously. Right, so we're going to get these locos into the fuel area. And as soon as we do that...
Why can be one loco when the first one's Cumberland Rockford and then the second one is Cumberland Rockford?
I don't know. You have to ask that question of that. Because
Anyway.
that is something for them. I don't know what's going on here, but my laptop is having a word with itself. My laptop has decided that now is a great time to...
Shuts itself down?
No! It's not responding. It's got the blue circle there, but it's not going to page not responding.
I think our internet is rubbish.
It's not the internet. You can see what's going on here. It won't let me do a darn thing. It's like... Oh, hang on. I think I know what's going on. Let me...
So we're taking this to the fueling points.
Let me have a listen. No, it is still trying to crank. I think it's having to think about it. Let me know when you've finished thinking about it then over here. Maybe that's the problem. I've left it too long. So now it's... But the main thing is the mouse is working, so it should still work eventually. Eventually, I should say.
Yes.
We'll give it a few minutes. We'll give it 20. There you go. I'm not looking at it there. Right. So we pull it up here. I think the next loco we're using is going to be that one in the far corner on the turntable. Which means we bless you.
Excuse me. Sorry about that.
We get to use the turntable.
Yeah, for the GP38.
For the GP38, exactly. Oh, no. I thought it had them. The fact that you can't even click anything, but that's... see if that wakes it up.
So they're fast, but they're
fast, but I mean, you see we're speeding again. That's the I don't know what the problem with this loco is. Because look, the brakes, you're having to put the throttle into a high. Oh, here we go. Now it's moving. We're having to put the throttle into a higher setting just to keep it moving. And as we're keeping it moving, I think with this loco it is an air brake problem. It is a brake issue. I don't know what issue.
We're hoping when you get the comments you can see what the problem is.
Yeah, because no doubt somebody will have played this scenario already. Somebody will have done this already. And somebody will be able to at least tell me, what is going wrong and why it's doing what it's doing.
But that's it, is it?
You are sorry?
That's it for this one.
No, we've still got one more thing to do.
Fuel it.
Fuel it. We've got to fuel it.
take the nozzle off.
And then we can move over to the
Oh, that's
GP.
nice.
Yeah, there you go. And now we begin fueling.
The
Well,
actual,
you do a lot of stuff that you really shouldn't do in Train Sim World 2. This is why Train Sim World 2 it is the most. Excuse me. Let me just shut this down a second. Train Sim World 2 really is the most immersive. What's the word I'm looking for? Experience you can have.
that was quick.
Sit in the engineering. Yes, it is quick. It's very quick. Sit and await further instructions. But guess what?
There is no further instructions.
Nah. So we sat in there. Although I know what the further instructions are. The further instructions are we got to go into the siding.
Back it out of the way.
Yeah, back it out the way.
So I'm guessing the GP38 is a little simpler scenario, is it? It's the worst one.
It could be simple, but let's see. It could be simple, but it could not be simple. I have a feeling it may not be, because we've then got to go from this loco to the other loco.
That's where you got to walk it.
That's where we've got to walk it. That's the time-consuming part. That's where we can just babble for a little bit. You like a babble, don't you?
Yeah.
Who doesn't love a good babble? There you go, pulling up very nicely.
Into the siding.
Into the siding, it is refueled, it is out of the way, and we can switch this loco down, and thank God that is over.
Yes.
Indeed. Right! Now, we got one thing left to do,
Let's drive that GP38.
and that's that GP38. Don't put it in, not suppression, full service. There we go. Right, there we go. Climb aboard a locomotive that needs moving. Here, I will go out the front way. Can we?
Yeah.
Yep, there we go. So we leave 101 and 462 behind, and we've got to go get the last remaining locomotive.
We're having a mad dash.
It's always a mad dash. And like I said, it's the one on the turntable. So we're going to do a nice little bit of turntable action, I think, here. And anyone who's watched these before knows that my history with turntables, not the best.
Oh, this be entertaining then.
Oh, it will. Because the problem with the turntable is it seems to move, the locos seem to move on their own. And then when they move on their own, that's when shit happens. Put it this way, we've done 30 minutes of this scenario, coming up for 30 minutes.
Don't tell you it's going to be a mulligan.
And if there ends up being a mulligan, I'm going to go absolutely apeshit. Because I will not be best impressed.
Yeah.
Oh, we've already switched the lever for some reason. Does our guy know something that we don't know?
Don't know.
No, not me.
Since we're doing an American scenario, I actually will say what I've been starting watching Bay recently.
What would that be?
Because there is like a podcast, like studio kind of thing on YouTube.
Is this what I've been seeing on my fucking history?
Yes.
Dick. Why are we sitting in the turntable already?
You know you could just remove it from your history.
I know I can, but it's funnier if I don't, because then I can catch you out.
Yeah.
Charlie's Ferron.
Well, I've been watching this American model rally show called What's Neat This Week.
Yeah.
And it's quite entertaining, actually.
Oh, did you hear that?
Yeah.
That was my ankle.
But they just talk about American model rally locomotives.
Oh, right. Okay, fair enough. So, we've moved the turntable into position. I assume our man knows something about this GP38. What is that car doing in the background? Did you see how stuck?
Is that car? I thought that was a bus.
Yeah, it looked like something. Train 2... Where is it?
Well, that's cleared.
Well, that's clear that...
Thanks for helping
Grab a
out.
coffee.
Grab a coffee. You deserve a break.
Hey!
What? Excuse me, why are you telling us to grab a coffee? We still got one loco to move here, dipshit. And it's train 2273.
Which is definitely a GP38/2. It's the only one left.
It's the only one left, exactly. Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you
This
positively sure?
locomotive has had
Positively
several
sure.
traction motors.
This loco has had several traction
Ready to be
motors
put back
replaced.
to
It's
work.
ready to be put back into
Flip
work.
it
So
round on
flip
the
it round on the
turntable
turntable and hook it up to the assigned train. Oh boy. Well, this is only going to go well. Fuses hit the main breaker. Then we've got to go outside because we have to.
Switch the engine on.
No, we have to do that. And then, right, engine start prime. Hold it for 4 seconds. But I want to go now.
Just wait 4 seconds.
I don't want to wait 4 seconds. I want to go now.
Have you been told to wait 4 seconds?
Fuck you, bitch. I want to wait 4 seconds. Right.
You've been told to wait 1, 2, 3, 4 seconds.
I'll give you wait 4 seconds in a minute. Here you go. 1, 2, 3, 4. They can't see what I'm doing right now, but they get the general idea of what I'm doing to you.
He's flipping off with a middle finger.
Yes, he is.
For 4 sakes.
Yes, for 4Q. As the Baldies used to say in ECW. Right, let's get everything switched on. Oh, give it the old toot of the horn. Toot toot. Apparently we've got to do something else as well. There's that.
It looks like a Windows 95 PC front
It
to that.
does look like a Windows 95 PC, doesn't it?
Mm.
Front head, we want them on bright or tail light? Bright, yeah. Now we can go. Crawl it onto the turntable. We've got to go then couple it to the manifest train. Now the good news with this is this thing doesn't have the brakes that it had last time.
This has got good brakes.
This has got good brakes. And as we pull onto the turntable here at Cumberland Terminal, there you are. If we stick it right in the middle, nothing can go wrong. Nothing can possibly go wrong now. But what we can do is, while we're spinning it around on this turntable, is bring you for the third and the final time everyone's favourite segment of these Train Sim World videos, because we know how much you love it.
Now,
That's right, folks. It's time for Trains with Sheldon.
now before we start, does anything actually happen here?
We're about to find out.
I don't want to be interrupted.
Well, it looks like at the moment the train is staying in the position that it should be.
Well, this is the GP38/2, which was produced between 1972 and 1986 with 2,000 horsepower.
2,000 horsepower is a lot of horsepower.
Total produces 2,213.
Wow. Well, 2,213. But we're train 2773. Or are we train 2113? Because those numbers look like sevens.
They do. It could be a 7, I'm not too sure.
Yeah.
Max speed is 65 miles an hour.
Yeah.
These were manufactured by Electromotive Diesel.
Yeah.
4 traction motors.
Yeah.
And let's see what else we got good before we finish this off.
Yeah, I would like to point out the train is starting to roll backwards.
Oh.
But I think we're going to get into our spot before anything happens. There we go. We're in the position, so we're fine.
Yeah, CFX Transportation inherited a number of these locos
So there's a lot of these in heritage.
from its predecessors, primary Conrail and Seaboard system.
Alright. What do you think, guys? Did I say 2113 or 2773?
It looks like a 1.
They look like ones, don't they?
Hmm.
Right, so that's switched. We're off. He wasn't even waiting around.
Yeah,
he
that
was
does
gone.
look like 1.
They do look like ones, don't they? But then again, the one could be a 7. We'll keep the door open so we could actually look back. So we want to go basically the same way. We're going to that train. So we're going to the big long train that's sitting there.
So basically, the one we've taken off is going to replace it.
No,
This is a different one.
this is a different set. There were 3 trains in the yard. We took one set of locos over to one of the trains. We've then brought another loco set off a train for its jobs, and we're now going to take this loco onto the 3rd train that was there to send that on its way to Sandpatch. Well, wherever it's going, out of Cumberland Terminal. That's the point. It is a trip we want to do, America. We already have offers from a couple of friends I know who say if we visit Minnesota, they'll put us up. We're just going to share a room with his son Tyler, and his son rages. You thought I was bad when I raged. Heat, oh boy. And if we ever go to Canada, my friend who gave us the print that's here, he'll put us up as well. The only problem is he lives in the rural part of Canada, where there's a lot of snow. Canada is known for snow.
That's more than a foot of snow.
Probably more than a foot of snow, yeah. I could just imagine him now out in the front of his driveway every morning. He's moving the snow. He then goes back and there's another foot that's going. So he's constantly having to fucking go back and move the snow. We love you, Chris. We do, seriously. If that does happen, no, I imagine that doesn't happen. But Canada would be a nice place to. Although Canada are very strict when it comes to enthusiasts.
Really?
They really are. You never ever see anyone on the train station. It's always outside. I mean, I showed you a video a while ago at Toronto, and that was over by CNN Tower.
They haven't met us yet.
They haven't. America are sort of the same, but America don't mind it. But you can probably understand America with their high levels of security and whatnot. It's Canada that it kind of worries me. Mind you, not that there's many train stations in Canada, and the most of the stuff up there is freight. I think the only place you could go that's worthy of anything is the Oakville subdivision. Oakville, Hamilton, Toronto, in that area.
Lot of freight.
A lot of freight. A lot of freight, and the passenger services make up for it as well. It's almost as like it's the opposite of what's that? It's the opposite of our Clapham Junction.
Yeah.
The Clapham Junction, you're absolutely fine with the passenger services. The freight just makes it up. Whereas with the Oakville subdivision, you're absolutely bossed in for freight. It's the passenger services that make it up. But to be fair, some of their passenger services do look pretty nifty. But we got to get to other places we want to do first, like Austria, before we can even think of America.
Austria. Germany again.
Yeah, we got to do Germany. I wouldn't mind 7 days in Holland.
I wouldn't mind that either.
I'm pretty sure we can think of a few freight areas we can go to there. I'd say Belgium. We've done our time there, been there, done that. As
I
much
want to
as,
buy one more time in Belgium.
you know what we did with our last European holiday, where we did most in Belgium and a couple of days in Holland. I'd like to do it the other way around.
2 days in Belgium, a lot in Holland.
No, all our time in Holland, but a couple of days in Belgium.
Yeah.
That's what I would like to do. Switzerland, I'd love to go to. Switzerland, I've earmarked as well. Italy, we have got to.
Romania for the old 86s.
Yeah, the only problem I have with going further east is they really are fussy buggers over. Not towards.
Anti-rail enthusiasts.
No, there's a lot of people that are fine with enthusiasts, but there's a lot of bad stuff that's happened over in Eastern Europe, and there's a few people that are fussy around cameras when they come out, especially Croatia that way. You'd imagine probably the Ukraine and Russia, any of
Bosnia.
the Balkan, probably Bosnia. I would say Bosnia,
Especially that incident with poison that had.
Yeah. Hungary maybe might be all right, but certainly I would say Eastern Europe is probably a place to avoid. Keep it sort of Western Europe. Keep it to. I tell you another place. I want to go to France. France is definite.
An island.
Ireland has to be a definite. We must do trips to Ireland. And if we ever get there, Australia. Because I'm pretty sure if we ever go to Australia, I know somebody who'll be there with a Castlemine 4X, a can of Foster's, and some shrimp on the barbie.
Yes.
Although, I had only found this out because we all keep it private. We all have a private conversation with each other. You actually know that's a myth?
Really?
They never put shrimp on a barbie.
Ah.
You hear all these people say, we're going to put some shrimp on the barbie, mate.
It's a myth.
But it's a myth. They don't put shrimp on the barbie. So why do people say it?
I'll have to look that one up.
I don't know. But I imagine if we go to Australia, we'd be in a home away from home. Although, do you know where I want to go to Australia? I want to go to Australia, sort of, because their season's backwards to us. So we're in summer now; it's winter over there. That's when I'd want to go. Or sort of at the transition period.
Yeah.
I wouldn't like to specify a specific date of when I'd want to go to Australia, but I hear March is a good time to go. Hint.
Maybe.
Right, let's while we've babbled on, we've finally got to the manifest train. We're going to back this GP38 onto the other GP38s, and that is ready to go.
Yes.
Its destination, who knows? It could be going literally anywhere. Coming in nice and slow. Hook it up. Not quite hook it up.
I wonder if we're ever going to see Shai doing the American.
I would kill for that. That
Try to
would
think of the word.
freight hopping.
That's it.
That would be good because America and Canada are so strict.
Shai doing American and Canada
I
freight
would
hopping.
love to see that. I would love to see him try and cross Canada. So starting, I think the most eastern place you can start in Canada is Nova Scotia.
New Scotland.
You're sorry?
New Scotland.
New Scotland, yeah. And go over to Vancouver, like Brave Dave did. But we're done. That's our freight duties done in Cumberland today. Look at that. Look at that.
Lovely.
Have you noticed that the one we brought is a different colour to the others?
Oh, actually.
Anyway, we'll pop into the hut. That is job done. And I think we can ask for 25 likes on the video, can't we?
Yes.
Hopefully you all enjoyed that. Next week, Tees Valley. If Cane Creek and Rush Hour haven't come out. But do get subscribed for more Train Sim World 2 on Sundays. Wreckfest, Maneater, Last of Us Part 2, Rise of the Tomb Raider. Stay safe, be kind to each other. It's taken 44 minutes to do that, and after them 44 minutes, you know it's customary with these things. Sheldon has to have the last word.
Nope, I'm off for a tea break.
You're off for a tea break too?
Yes.
Oh, good.